What's good, YouTube? It's jazzlovesmma here, and here are my reactions to the newly announced fights Dana just did on YouTube. He just announced the 328 UFC card. Kamza versus Sean Strickland. Great main event. I don't know why Imavov didn't get the shot. They just kind of cucked him. He literally sat out for nothing after beating Cal Barajo. And yeah, Strickland gets it because he's a big name. Great press conference I bet that fight's gonna have. And I'm gonna lean Sean fucking Strickland, baby. Sean's gonna get it done. He's winning his belt back. Raise that Henny if you winning. You know what I mean? And yeah, I think he's gonna get it done. It's the takedown defense, he's just gonna have really good get-ups. I just don't see I don't see Kamza. I don't see Kamza subbing him. In all seriousness though, yeah, that's probably what happens. But I do think Strickland. I think Strickland really can win that. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't like that round 5 for Kamzat against DDP. Anyway, moving on to the next fight that was under it. I think it's already been announced, but whatever. Volkov versus Waldo. It's pretty self-explanatory. Waldo got 3-0'd, outboxed, outstruck by Sergey Pavlovich. I think Volkov is just gonna school him over 3 as well. I like Waldo, but the goofy title run ends again here. He's facing a very high level heavyweight, so I think Volkov gets it done. He's just too long, too good, has the grappling edge. He's not going to get out grappled by Waldo. He's not going to get outstruck by Waldo. And if Waldo wins, it's probably by like fluke KO or something. Then Sean Brady versus Joaquin Buckley got moved from the Apex to this card. It's exactly what it needed. Thank you, Dana White, for moving it here. It's a great fight. I still don't know who wins it. 3 rounds. Makes me maybe a little bit more confident in Brady. But Buckley could fluke him. I think on a technical level, I have to pick Brady by like finish. Maybe he subs Buckley, but Buckley, like, he doesn't really take punches well. And I really think Buckley could put power on him and just chin him, kind of like what Morales did. Not the exact same, but he's short, stocky, he hits hard, so people forget he did knock out Wonderboy. Like, nobody really does that, other than Anthony Pettis. So yeah, I think, oh man, maybe I just side with Buckley K round 1 or 2. But I think 3 rounds, it benefits Brady not having to go an extra 2 and maybe potentially getting finished or something. Yan versus Guskov 2. I'll bet division's really shit if this rematch kind of makes sense. First round was a draw. I thought it was a deserved draw. Guskov got that round 2. 10-8. Round 3 kind of threw it away. Ended up getting dropped at the end of the round. He wasn't winning anyway, but still, he lost it right there. And yeah, I don't know who to pick. I think I'm gonna have to lean Guskov. I think Jan's just getting older. And I think I just have to leave Guskov. I don't know if he'll get a finish. I think he'll maybe win a decision. I don't know. It's a tough fight to predict. Jan's really good. He looked good on the pads when I saw him. When I saw him. Anyway. He's really good for his age. Like, he's kind of just kept this stagnant style for a while now. He's clearly deteriorating, but he's still very high level. So yeah, Bobby Green. I'm not calling him King Green. Bobby Green versus Jeremy Stephens. There's a chance Jeremy Stephens catches him. Sick fight, by the way. Sick fight. Sick uncough. Real ones know Bobby Green ducked Chris Padilla, the real boogeyman of 155. Shout out Chris Padilla, the GOAT, War Taco. I think Bobby Green just gets it done. I think it'll be too fast. Too slick of a striker. I don't see him getting bombed by Jeremy Stephens. Jeremy Stephens did look good against Mason Jones, though. He did survive to a decision, like Balaji Oki, who I kind of rate. So yeah. And then you have Lamb to the slaughter. Alteba goes here versus Ozzy Diaz. I don't really have anything else to say for that. Just Lamb to the slaughter. Why are they feeding him bums? They fed him the worst people possible. Even Pulev, who is like somewhat good, it's not the best name. He should have gone like Vittori right now or something like that. But they don't want to risk it, I guess. They want to keep building him up. Him and Navajo Sterling are kind of in the same boat. Anyway, it's kind of my early thoughts for UC 328, the main card. Moving on to the new main event. This was supposed to be Buckley versus Sean Brady, but now it's Zalal versus Aljo. They got sent to the Apex. Sterling's been calling for a title shot. He's kind of been calling for a fight as well. And I think it's a good main event. I think it's gonna have fun scrambles. I think it's gonna have really fun grappling. I'm gonna lean Sterling though. I think I have to lean Sterling. I would be worried because All does have really good knees. He does have really good submissions, but Sterling's been at the top for a while, and I think he's just gonna get it done here. I don't know how good. I might have to rewatch some tape on Zalal to get like a full understanding, but I think Sterling is just better than him. So yeah, that's my results. This is a really good main event though. It's very good matchmaking, especially because when they made the Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. This was kind of the only other option. I think they'll make John Silva versus Yair. That should be the only fight made next. There's some possible fake news that Evloev has a visa issue. Maybe John Silva steps in to fight Lerone Murphy. I don't think so though. I don't even know if he'll make a weight. I think John Silva versus Yair is the cleared next step. Maybe they do a Mexico event later on. I don't know. Maybe they do something like that. Great main event, great matchmaking. I mean, this has some pretty good matchmaking as well. Not much to complain about except for these two. And okay, maybe I should talk about this more. They did cuck Imavov like pretty badly. Who does he fight now? Maybe he fights DDP. I made a tweet about this. Maybe he fights DDP. South Africa. Saw some people say he should sit out. No, you should not. He should not sit out even longer, wasting his prime. And yeah, it's not even like an arm situation either. He's just getting cooked because I don't even know why. So yeah, I think that sucks for Malvov. Has to have his fourth title eliminated, but it is what it is, brother. Speaking of Lamb to the Slaughter, Dariush gets saved from Torres having an injury, and now he gets fed fucking Sal killed in Australia. It's a sick co-main. I think this is the co-main to JDM versus Carlos Prazas. Sal gets slamming them out. I'm sorry to all the Dariush enjoyers, but I think gets slammed down here, man. Pretty good matchmaking. I'm glad Salkill's taking this on short notice. I'm glad he's getting this this opportunity. With being ranked, I think he's ranked like number 10 there. He's ranked number 12 actually. Wow. Yeah, this is gonna be a good win for Salkill, I think. Get him in the rankings. I don't know. I thought it would be Ziam. I'm not mad at this. I did think it would be like Ziam, so I don't know what they do with Ziam. Maybe they make him versus Fazeev. No one really left for him in the rankings. So yeah, it's a good matchmaking, good fight. Not really. This won't be a fight. This might end. This might be the fastest knockout in UFC history, like genuinely. So moving on. Oh, Sung Yadong era, Blockhead era is back. Blockhead season. Main event. This is a good Macau main event. This is really pretty. I don't know why they're giving Song Figgy though. Figgy shouldn't be fighting up. You know, he's 7. He's like on a 3-fight losing streak now. He should actually no. I think he's only out of 1 win or 1 loss. That's right. He beat the great Montel Jackson. So yeah, I don't know. I think Figgy's too washed. If this was the Figgy that fought Peter Yan, I think it'd be more competitive. But I think I'm gonna have to lean Song by like KO in round 2, in round 3. He hits hard. He looked pretty good against Sean O'Malley. It wasn't the best performance, but the fact you can arguably, or he arguably wins a lot of these fights, or not really arguably wins, but he makes it very close and very competitive. I don't think he beats O'Malley, but it was very close. He made the Peter Yan fight incredibly competitive as well, so I think this will be a great fight. Maybe I can talk about these 2 fights that also got announced. Oh, Okay. Oh yeah, so you can see my tweet here. Maybe not. I don't know if my face cam is covering it. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. He gets on comeback season. Let's fucking go. Pavlovich is share. I don't know why he's getting this fight. I don't know what's going on here. I think this is a clean Pavlovich KO. If Pavlovich is this watchful that he doesn't KO Teixeira, heavyweight's done. Teixeira's getting nearly finished by Tuivasa in round 3. Was getting tagged up in round 2. Got KO'd by Derek Lewis. I don't care what the stoppage was. He got dropped badly. He saved himself by cheating and gripping onto the fence. So it should be a clean Pavlovich win. And then what was this one? Oh yeah, Zhang Mingyang versus Manyfield. I don't know why Zhang Mingyang's getting this opportunity. I guess Manyfield is unranked. But I feel like someone else should have gotten this opportunity. I don't know who. I think I'm gonna have to lean Zhang by KO. He is good and durable. Maybe Manyfield finds the low kick, but he's chinny. He's pretty chinny in moments. So I think it's gonna be a clean Zhang Mingyang finish. Hopefully they get Loner Kavanaugh on this card. Him versus Brandon Royval. I saw a tweet about that earlier. That'd be a good addition to this card. Would make a really good co-main or maybe a good feature fight. Should be over these two fights, I think. Yeah, it would be a good co-main to this card. It could arguably be the main event, but it would probably be the co-main. But I really do like Song vs. Figgy. Could be a really interesting fight. But Figgy just looks so washed. It should be a clean KO for Song. Moving on to remember the name Bilal Muhammad versus Bonfim. Probably the two most disliked welterweights on the roster. I think Bonfim gets it done. And yeah, I don't know. I just think he gets it done. He's really big. He's really good. Really good submissions. He has pretty good strike. Who does that to Randy Brown? The great GDM did better. But yeah, I think Bilal's just past it. Scar tissue is gonna be too much. And I think Bonfim can do what JDM and Gary did. I think Bilal's tough enough not to get finished. I think my initial take was that Bilal would get finished, but he's very durable. Maybe there's like a doctor stoppage, maybe, but Bonfim finds a kick or a knee that cuts up Muhammad Bilal. I don't know, I'm calling him Muhammad Bilal, cuts him up on the face, on the nose. The doctor has to come in. I doubt it though. I think it'll be a somewhat competitive decision. Wonderboy made it close with Bonfim, but arguably won that. I thought he won it. And but Bonfim's good. He is good. He has nasty submissions. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun fight. I actually made a tweet about this a while ago. I saw someone talking about the matchmaking, and I was like, Usman's been probably fighting like Morales or Ian Gary. Whoever's not fighting Islam is probably fighting Usman. So I was like, the only thing that makes sense is Bilal versus Bonfim, because Buckley versus Sean Brady got made. I thought I was gonna make either Buckley versus Bonfim or Brady versus Bonfim. So this makes sense. This is good matchmaking. All of these have been pretty good matchmaking, though. Other than this is a really good match. I really like it. Love this fight. Been calling it for a while now. Pretty good matchmaking. Interesting matchmaking. Yeah, it's pretty good. Then the last one they announced was this is a banger. This is a really good fight. Arnold Allen versus Costa. Good to see Arnold Allen not injured. Very good to see that. Active Arnold Allen. That's a good Arnold Allen. Had that very close, competitive, fun fight with John Silva. Pure client robbery. I don't think he won that. I think John Silva clearly won, but it was competitive. Versus Melky Costa. Crazy run he's on. I'm gonna lean Allen. After his fight, I thought he would fight either Vallejos or Melky Costa. I thought he'd be injured. I thought he'd sit out for a little bit longer, that Vallejos would get it, but I'm glad they're getting right. Both of these guys are getting right back in there. Especially for Melky Costa getting right back in there. He just won 2 weeks ago or something like that, or 3 weeks ago. Very good to see. fun fight. I'm gonna lean Arnold Allen. His experience could be too much. He's fought Southpaw before, and actually, wait, I don't even know if Max fought him in Southpaw. I'm trying to remember that fight, but very fun fight here. And yeah, I don't see Arnold Allen getting beat here. I think it'll be competitive. I do think Arnold Allen gets it, but overall, beautiful match. I didn't even realize Arnold Allen's ranked number 8. That's kind of sad. You can expect him to be ranked higher because of how close he's made all these fights, but that makes sense. But overall, very good matchmaking. I'm pretty happy with all this. And yeah, of course, there's like 3 Apex cards. 1, 2, no, 3. These two kind of make sense by them, the Apex. Well, no, I feel like this should. I feel like this is the type of fight that should have a crowded arena. I know the Apex has like more space now, especially with the Zuffa boxing. They look like pretty good crowds, but that makes more sense for like Zalal Sterling, where no one really cares about. Bilal versus Don Finn. That's a fight no one really cares about. But Allen versus Milky Cost is a pretty good fight. This deserved like a crowd or something. So yeah, overall, good fights made. Very happy. Literally just like a couple hours after Nate got announced, got excited to make this video. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, jazzlovesmma. See ya, guys.